So Bill Cosby talked about, he called in, he was talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner. A lot of people, it's like a trip. He lost his real son, Ennis Cosby, in 97, 98, and then he lost Malcolm Jamal. And he called and talked about how great of a character Malcolm was. He talked about how Malcolm gave back, learned his lines, was professional. You know, and Malcolm spoke out about Cosby. He couldn't defend him, but he never put him on the bus. He never said anything bad. He just said, "Hey, we could have probably made a little more money financially," and he didn't condone his actions. But he never dissed him. He still represented the culture. I'm gonna be real. I couldn't really get it out of me yesterday because I was in shock. I'm not gonna even lie. The hearing the news that someone that you grew up watching, remember it like yesterday. Watched all this. Watch anything Malcolm Jamal want. I would watch Malcolm and Eddie, of course. I even watched this. It was this movie called Affair to Remember. It was like a play on an affair to remember. But watch that movie. Used to watch that during the holiday season. He played a cab driver, poet. He was a man that was still in destiny of find himself. He just was doing things. He did the People versus OJ. He was playing AC Collins. He did a lot of different things. He was into a lot of different, hosting different shows. But he was about giving back. I saw his spoken word, his bass playing. He did different takes that he was into, and I think that he didn't allow himself to be limited. What I was going to basically get to, he was one of the realest people in that Hollywood plantation. Most of them people is fake. All of them are pretty fake. He was one of the few genuine cats. And it's like Bill Cosby's TV dad vibe rubbed off on him in a way that took him to another stratosphere. And, when you lose somebody that has a genuine quality, that is hard to replace. That's the words that you're longing to say that you can't in the moment. It's like, I need a day to reflect. I needed to actually walk along some shore, but not on the water, but I needed to walk along, somewhere to kind of like take that in. Because it felt like something just got took away that it hurt. And you can watch all the episodes and watch the different projects he did because the simplicity of it was what made him so enduring. You get so much fakery and so much jive. Turkeys who be lying all the time and fake awards and all that. And to see somebody that stayed humble, you know, didn't